So I was just watching the news. I told you I don't watch it anymore, but I do from time to time. You know, I just don't watch it constantly like I was doing before. And it was talking about nursing homes. Could wind up being my mom. You understand? There's nothing that I can do about it. You get it? There's nothing I can do. There's nothing, absolutely nothing that I can do. No. We got her clothes over there. The church woman drove them. I was gonna go, and she says, "Why don't you just let me drop them off?" I'm like, "That even better." I got her set up with that monitor when I found out accidentally. It's just ridiculous in and of itself. That she was getting up on her own. My mom could wind up being, they've already had 2 so far. And they're both in the hospital. So, what can I do about it? Nothing. Nothing. I wound up being in the, it's just so ironic though, because, you know, and also what makes me really upset, but I don't see that I can do anything about it, because just because I'm the healthcare proxy, you know what I mean? That doesn't mean I can control every little thing, but it's not beneficial to my mom's well-being, her mental health, for her to be trapped in that bed, in that brace, and be constantly watching, the news and stuff. That's not beneficial for her. So I had to stop it in this house, okay? You and I, as I pretty much know the type of people who are watching my videos, okay? But we can handle watching that shit. My mother is a child, elderly and schizophrenic. She can't handle it, okay? She can't. And they shouldn't be even letting her watch it. I don't know that I can do anything about it. You know what I mean? She shouldn't be watching it. She shouldn't be. She's in a very precarious situation there, okay? Undeniably, she's in a precarious situation. And I believe the stress that she couldn't handle all this stuff that was going on is what landed her with the seizure and falling backwards on our kitchen floor in the first place. You can't prove to me it wasn't stress. Even a nurse said she believes stress can cause a lot of things. You know? I don't know. I feel bad for her. I did everything that I could do, at least to make it easier for her. I contacted everybody, all her friends. Had I not done that, they wouldn't know, would they? Think about it. If I was a fucking bitch. Come here, sweetie pie. Come here. I think Omar might be showing some signs of dementia and canine dementia. That's a real thing. They get the same kinds of things we get. Oh my good boy. I've been giving him that food. It's expensive, but after I'll use it. I'll get it. You get it as a topper and just give him a little bit. But right now I'm trying to see if I can. I'm healing him. I'm seeing if it works. See if he starts being more sprightly in his step. I think it's canine dementia is why he nearly died in front of me yesterday, stepping over that bottom wood thing. Never would have imagined him doing that. I can only protect him so much, I mean, for a blind dog, there are dogs that get dementia, but they're not blind. This is a blind dog. So if he starts forgetting things and leaps into things, then he's a goner, because being blind, he has to, I make sure I keep everything in the same spot, but if dementia causes him to get confused, like when he's always coming over here, he's going to be a goner. Again, nothing I can do about it. And if it's my mom's time to go, well, I could go power walking and get hit by a car. I could go to the store and get hit by a car. So. You know what I mean? Of course, I feel really bad for my mom. There's nothing I can do. Absolutely nothing I can do. You know what I mean? And if I let it cause me to wallow in misery on just on a basic level, who's going to suffer? This dog, right? But on a non-basic level, I could be wallowing in misery. It changes nothing. Do you understand? This is going to play out how it plays out. Hopefully she'll be fine and she'll come home and she'll get set up, like has happened more than once over the past several years, with home nurse and home health aide to give her a shower, and she'll get a shower chair, all this crap, okay? Hopefully she'll come through it fine. But it's not in my hands, is it? I have no control over what happens. And if I wallow in misery over something that's completely out of my control, that hurts me, that breaks me, it hurts me. What benefit will that serve? It'll serve nobody, right? If you guys want to be selfish, you won't get videos from me that you like to watch. You know what I mean? If you want to think on that line. It would change nothing if I wallow in misery over my mom's situation. Change absolutely nothing. You have to admit that, right? It'll change nothing. So I just don't want anyone to think. Ignorant people would. Ignorant people, like, I know I've already said this, but it's true. Even around here, they would think, oh, look at her, she's smiling. She must be happy, her mom's. No, it's bullshit. It's that I can't do anything about it. And wallowing in misery benefits nobody. Me wallowing in misery, who does that benefit? Benefits nobody. And it doesn't benefit my mom either, because if I wallow in misery, I can't get this place clean. Like, I'm cleaning, it takes a lot of energy for me to do anything. I'm cleaning the front closet. Too much crap. Too much crap in that front closet. We don't need all that crap in there. Throw it in the laundry room on top of my containers. You get what I'm saying? The things I do are to combat pain. They're not because, oh, I don't give a fuck and I'm not in pain. Do you understand? Breaking every moment. Every moment I'm continuously breaking over my mom being in that place under these circumstances. Nothing I Oh, on a lighter note, I discovered by accident, if you like animals, I discovered the cutest friggin' thing. It's called, I think it's called Zeus, the stubborn husky. I guess husky dogs are very, very intelligent, but they're also stubborn. And I wrote a comment like this. They're extremely stubborn. Like this, it starts off with the dog. He's in the tub. He likes to play around in the water in the tub, and he needs to eat and go for a walk. Whatever he needs to do, he can't play in the water in the tub. And he's lying there going. Cause you imagine, cutest fucking thing. Anyone who tries to negate animals or whatnot, they are way more than we say or have. The fact is, I used to say, we don't know. They can't talk to us, and we don't know what they're thinking. But that would be the same as some alien race came down and we couldn't talk to them, and they didn't know what we were thinking. See. Anyway, I think it's Zeus, the stubborn husky, and I watched a few. One of the things I wrote one comment. I was like, so the husky is really really stubborn. I hope that he is still loving. You know, it's funny. This person's probably making a shitload of money too off of monetizing the videos because they're very popular. They have I think they have 1 million views or something. I don't know. It's funny, and he has a brother, and the brother isn't like him. It makes me want to know why this family, why they chose to get a husky. It's cute. I watched one, and I had to watch like a couple more, and they're short. Anyway, check that out. I think that's what it's called, Zeus. I think it's Zeus the stubborn husky. If you like animals. If he does have some cognitive impairment going on, it's at the very beginning stages. The woman who wrote "Remember Me" about her terrier, I think it was a terrier cricket. At the end, the dog didn't even remember how to drink water. So at that point, I guess, when there's no quality, then you have to make the decision to put him to sleep. Yeah, you can be in pain and not wallow in misery if it's something beyond your control. It's undeniable. My mom it's just so ironic though, because she wound up in the very place, and I think her fear did it to her. I really do. I believe our brain, I think that's what happened. It's not like she doesn't have a history. She has a history of seizures, but nobody knows what causes seizures. She has a history, but hasn't had one in 3 years. So to have a couple, you know what I mean? It's like, and as I told you, I know that this had to be what happened here. I'm glad I didn't witness it. I was sitting here watching, YouTube videos, like music or whatever. And I heard like a weird wailing, and then or a moaning, and then a thud. It could have been a lot worse for her, but it still could be. Unfortunately, nursing homes are the hot spots, not just here in Massachusetts, everywhere. There's the deal. I just thought I'd check in and tell you that. I had to turn on the news to get the weather. I do still watch that stuff from time to time. I just don't bombard myself with it anymore, because wasn't exactly beneficial to my health either. But it goes without saying, my mom just can't handle it, and the fact that she's trying to heal and get better in this nursing home, and she's stuck right there, and I could stop her from watching it, and if she watches it, and she's choosing it, and of course, as usual, the church woman's like, well, why don't you talk to them and see if you can, you know what, I could, but I have a feeling they're going to say we can't stop her from watching that. If she's going to flip channels to that, then that's her right, okay? You're not her guardian. Healthcare policy is different from that, but church woman. At least she's been really good to my mom and talking to her, and she brought her the clothes, and I thanked her. And she's the one who said my mom should have more clothes than I had brought to her on the bus, when I took the bus there. So I do appreciate church women. I say thank you for being so nice to my mom. I appreciate how much you care about her. I said that to church woman yesterday. I did. I said, I appreciate it. Thank you for being so caring about my mom so much is what I said to her. Know what I mean?